A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Handoff heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Defense will take over 1st and
10. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Via the screen. Gain of 13. Good enough.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Castro. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The 1st down pass was complete on the screen. Picks up 6. Brings up.
Receivers are bunched together. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Browns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash in here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Bites off a defender. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's now second and goal.
Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida International.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And that's another FIU.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And that's another FIU.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down, still on the move. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. The guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. An empty backfield on second and short. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here
Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Penn State. Will take the lead in the second half.
Touchdown, Penn State. Number 12 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7.
Is good. That makes the score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida International, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And your Florida International Panthers will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On the run, it's Brown. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle, but first down.
And that's another FIU.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going to try to use his legs here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it to the right side. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finding space at the 20. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 21, Florida International 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
42 Spike, Denver.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He fires it. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. It's a quarterback keeper. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two and potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. State offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Can this defense get a stop and send this to overtime? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Second down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Nittany Lions, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They've got a little time to work with, but they run a play, get closer, and then take a shot at the end zone or throw a Hail Mary now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Breaks free. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And that's another FIU.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays.
Get set, get set.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
In blue, in blue.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.